Hello everyone, and welcome to the second race of the night for the RPES Wintercade, presented by Extreme Rap Studio. We're live here at the Indiana's baddest bull ring, Kokomo Speedway, for some UMP modified action tonight. Got $150 to win, $20 for fifth. It's Bryce Dickinson, up now Tyler Bickford to the top of the charts with the 12.813. As we see some carnage here at turn 4. We have 18 cars checked in right now, though. So we're going to have 2 heat races. Both be 10 laps each. Everyone's going to make the feature. And I got a 50-lap main event tonight. There's Peyton Talbot's now working his way on the speedway after his third place finish with the 358 modifieds just about an hour ago. As Brandon Barnhart is at the top of the charts right now with a 12.730. Peyton Talbot now to second place. Well, see if we can find someone that has not finished their qualifying laps at the moment. Looks like now, yep, now we got Connor New back out here. He's one of the few cars that have not already taken their time in qualifying. As Connor New goes to third place, as now we're going to go watch the number 10 of Casey Brunson, who just picked up the win in 358 modifieds just a while ago. He's going to go 6th place. And it looks like Joshua Dyer is the lone car left to come out for qualifying. So he's going to wind up 8th, and that should just about do it for qualifying, as I believe everyone has taken a time that is in the session at the moment. I said they're going to split off into 2 heat races, and be 9 cars in each one. And everyone's going to qualify through all those, but they will be straight up by qualifying time. So Brandon Barnhart and Caleb Durgan will be on the pole of their respective heat races. Look at our results here. We got Brandon Barnhart once again on the pole of heat race number 1. Caleb Durgan will start in the pole of heat race number 2. And third quick is Connor New. Then Peyton Talbot, Tyler Bickford, Casey Brunson, Michael Swank, Joshua Dyer, Chris, and Bryce Dickinson. Rounds out your top 10 in qualifying, as they are gridding up now for heat race number 1. So, the Night Owl Racing League presents heat race number 1 here tonight. Starting on the pole once again, Brandon Barnhart. Then Connor New will be alongside. And Tyler Bickford starts 3rd. Michael Swank in 4th. Chris in 5th. Terry Boswell 6th. 7th, Matt Taylor. 8th, Ty Dickinson, who finished 6th and picked up a free wrap in the last one. And then Derek Battetti, who is the official photographer of our league. He's giving it a go tonight with the UMP modifieds. So drivers will get the white flag right here. They'll come back around next time to the green flag in the Night Owl Racing League heat race number 1. See, there's many great sponsorship opportunities with us. You can even sponsor the start zone. We have not had a sponsor for the start zone yet. As the green flag is out, Brandon Barnhart leads him into the turn. Connor News working the inside there alongside Barnhart, but Barnhart continues to lead the way. Connor News trying to get the top side working there. Oh, we got someone got into one of the tires. We had many people get into the tires last time around. Looks like Tyler Bickford was the victim this time, getting into the tire there when he's running the 4th spot. As Brandon Barnhart continues to lead the way over Connor New and Michael Swank in the 3rd position there. We'll go back here and watch this battle as somewhat controlled the lead up there front there, but Connor New looks like he may be closing on Barnhart on the top there. It's getting close up front as we come close to 2 laps to go this time when they get to the line. Connor New with the slider in the turn number 4. Barnhart back underneath him though. They will lead back into turn 1, but here comes another slider in the turn 2. Another slider in the turn 4. We got sliders everywhere for the lead. White flag is out. Barnhart's going to come back at him here in the turn 3. Will he be able to hold it off at turn number 4? No. Connor New's going to take heat race number 1. Great battle there at the end as Connor New takes the first heat race over Brandon Barnhart. Michael Swank came on with 3rd, Matt Taylor, and just for you, I will attempt the name for the 2nd time tonight. Chris 𝐤𝐬𝐤𝐬. I don't know. I'm like the worst person you could ask to pronounce any name. And I even took French. Terry Boswell was 6th, Ty Dickinson was 7th, 8th, Derek Battetti, and then 9th after being struck with the tire there, Tyler Bickford. As now they're lined up for our final heat race of the evening, heat race number 2, which is also brought to you by the Night Owl Racing League. We're not going to have a 3rd heat race, but 3rd heat race was brought to you by the Sweet Tea Gang. But like I said, we will not have that tonight. But they are presenting the they are presenting the Hard Charger Award alongside Papa Mike Promotions, and that'll be $20 to the driver that advances the most positions in tonight's feature event. So we get ready to go here for the 2nd heat race of the night. Seemed like the top started to become where you wanted to be in that first heat race. Slider incoming, but he's not going to get there. Talbot is going to go back to the 2nd spot as Durgan continues to lead the way. They're slicing and dicing all over the field back here. So go back here and watch the midfield as Durgan seems to have this heat race in hand at the moment. It's like Ty Williams there with the slide job on Hibbs, but Hibbs comes back at him in turn number 1 and 2. Williams comes back at him. Looks like he has the spot. Hibbs is going to come back in, but I think Williams will finally prevail off of turn number 2. So go back up front as we're past the halfway point now with 4 laps to go. Caleb Durgan continues to lead the way over Peyton Talbot and Casey Brunson. Got Bryce Dickinson and Joshua Dyer here battling for the 4th position. It does look like Peyton Talbot may have something for a race leader, Caleb Durgan. He's going over a slider in the turn number 4. Durgan crosses him back up, leads the lap. So the white flag is out. He might be able to take one more slider in the turn number 3 and 4. He does. Is Durgan going to beat him back to the line? Durgan once again with another great finish with heat race number 2. Durgan prevails to take the win in heat 2. 2nd place, Peyton Talbot. Casey Brunson finishes 3rd. 4th, Bryce Dickinson. 5th, Joshua Dyer. 6th, Ty Williams. 7th, Christopher Hibbs. 8th, Gary Steele. And 9th, Trevor McCoy. So now they're going to roll out for their warm-up session. And it's like I said, we do not have an admin box B main tonight, as they are our B main sponsor. They also present our drivers meeting each event. Admin box is designed by iRacers for iRacers, ensuring race control is seamless and efficient. Use the code RPE-sports-box for a 10% discount on your next order. It is a great thing to use. We use it all the time. Especially with me, I'm not very good with the keyboard, so it definitely helps me out. Tomorrow night, make sure to check us out again at 8 p.m. Eastern. We have our Extreme Micro Tour, which is presented by Billy Anderson on Twitch. He's our title sponsor for that season. We have another strong field of 20 cars ready to go tomorrow night. Then tonight's podium finishers will park in Buckeye Racing Network Victory Lane. Visit Buckeye Racing Network on Facebook or YouTube to view any of their broadcasts, including next year they'll be broadcasting our 360 Sprint Car Series and Northeast Dirt Modified Series. They're always great to work with, and we look forward to working with them again in 2025. Extreme Rap Studio is our presenting sponsor tonight. Make sure to check them out on Facebook. One of our league admins, Dana Burdick, is their owner, and they do some great things. They help us make a lot of flyers and a bunch of cars for various different divisions. Make sure to check them out. Also tonight, prior to the green flag, we'll be doing the Victory Fuel 4-wide salute. At a lot of our special events, we do the 4-wide salute. So it's a nice thing to do for the drivers. And make sure to check out Victory Fuel, which is formulated to keep you energized and hydrated. Without caffeine, Victory Fuel supports your health and essential vitamins. Use the code RPE-sports-victory for 10% off your next order. A couple of our bonus awards tonight. We got the Extreme Rap Studio random drawing bonus, which a random driver in both of the classes tonight will receive a free hero card when we randomize the drivers in the list. Whoever ends up on top, they are the ones that end up getting it. It's not always bad to finish 6th, even though 6th place doesn't pay any money tonight. You will get a free wrap from Extreme Rap Studio for finishing the 6th spot. We didn't have a B main tonight, but normally the first non-qualifier in any of our money events will receive free entry to a future event with us. Yep, tonight though, as Connor New is leading the warm-up session just like he did in the session earlier with 358 modifieds, but it looks like Peyton Talbot is almost keeping up with him as he's in the second spot. He was a little nervous about this race with it being open setup, as I'm assuming he probably doesn't have it set up when I talked to him earlier. But we already spoke about the Extreme Micro Tour for next year, but another one we talked about, I'd like to talk about, is our first ever pavement late model stock event, which will be live on Elevated TV on Thursday, January 16th. It will be the Gold Rush 150 at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. That'll be $150 to win and $20 for fifth. And then speaking of Kokomo, you can't really mention Kokomo without mentioning non-wing sprint cars. And we'll have our first ever non-wing sprint car event. Should be held with the non-wing 410 sprint cars at Port Royal Speedway on Wednesday, February 12th. It'll be live right here. And 30 laps, $100 to win and $10 for fifth. We don't just do dirt here at Regal Promotions Esports either. We will have round 1 of 6 pavements NASCAR events next year, starting with our second annual Daytona 250 at the Daytona International Speedway with fixed setup NASCAR Gen 4 cars. That'll be 100 laps, and there'll be $150 plus a trophy to win. It's $25 for 10th. So now we have advanced to our main event, so we will get your starting lineup. Starting on the pole, your winner of heat race number 1, Connor New, and then alongside heat race number 2 winner Caleb Durgan in the 17 car, and Brandon Barnhart goes third. Alongside is Peyton Talbot and Michael Swank going for fifth. Sixth, 358 modified winner tonight, Casey Brunson. Seventh, Matt Taylor. Eighth, Bryce Dickinson. Ninth, Chris Fibidukes. Maybe I'm close. 10th, Joshua Dyer. 11th, Terry Boswell. 12th, Ty Williams. 13th, Ty Dickinson. 14th, Christopher Hibbs. 15th, Derek Battetti. 16th, Gary Steele. 17th, Tyler Bickford, who started he did get in the tires, but he started way more back than usual. So he is very good in these machines. I've seen him win countless races by watching other broadcasts. And going from 18th, Mr. Night Owl Racing League himself, Trevor McCoy. As they roll off, they're going to get into formation for your 4-wide salute. As you see there, our Victory Fuel 4-wide salute, UMP modified style, here at the Kokomo Speedway. They're just about ready to go to battle for 50 laps for $150 to win. As they break back into formation, let's go 2 by 2. I believe we're going to get our white flag this time, and next time around we're going to be ready to go 50 laps, 18 cars. Top 5 receive payout in this event. Who is going to become a first-time winner with Reigel Promotions Esports? As Connor New leads the way early as they come to complete the first lap. Got a whole bunch of battle right there in the middle there, nearly 3 wide off of turn 4. So we're sort of single file up front. Up as we got some wreck. We got our first yellow of the night. In turn 1, it looks like Christopher Hibbs was involved, and maybe Ty Dickinson as well. Oh, we had a car flipped already, I guess. There in turn number 3. But I don't think that's what the yellow came out. Connor New leads the way right now. Caleb Durgan is in your second place position. And you got Brandon Barnhart running third, fourth Peyton Talbot. And then fifth is Michael Swank. They're in your point paying positions right now. But the pay window is not open yet. Still got a long way to go in this one, as we're just about ready to double file back up, I believe, and go back racing. He sets the slow pace, and he fires. Back to racing we go. Everyone stays clean for the moment. This is just about mayhem here in the middle of the pack. You can run about anywhere you want right now on this speedway. But Connor New is having his way with the field at the moment as he begins to pull away from Caleb Durgan. Peyton Talbot here is in the middle of a whole pack of cars. Looks like they're battling for the 8th, 9th, 10th. Maybe even 13th position. Go on the chase cam here with Bryce Dickinson as he shows us how to get around the speedway right now. As you can see, there are just cars everywhere in front of them. They're nearly 4 wide. As then you got Connor New up front, banging the boards down at the moment. See, ran the fastest lap of the event, as he is a 1.5 seconds lead right now over 𝐒𝐲. But as we were talking about, got Joshua Dyer, Matt Taylor, Peyton Talbot. They're all right there in the fray right now, battling right outside the top 5. Michael Swank right there. He is your 5th place driver right now. He is on the bubble for the payout position. So you can see Chris there working on his inside. Then you got, I believe that it's showing the 18 on the screen, but I believe that's the 15 of Matt Taylor maybe that is on right behind him there. But Connor New is pulling away from the field, it looks like, according to the relative. As he is about to hit lap traffic. Derek Battetti and Terry Boswell looks like are about to be his first victims of the night. Christopher Hibbs and Gary Steele also right in front as Hibbs gets into the wall going into turn number 1. Is that going to bring out a yellow? Looks like he may have cleared. Or iRacing just decided not to throw a yellow. So I do not see him off the racetrack yet. Hibbs is still on the speedway. So yeah, another car into the wall there in turn number 3. Yellow is out now. See, Christopher Hibbs, we saw him get into the wall here. Kind of want to figure out what the heck happened to him. Maybe this is him that ends up going into turn 3 here. Ends up wrecking. No, it wasn't him. Next best guess looks like maybe Gary Steele was the car involved. Yeah, Gary Steele was the car involved there. So he gets to win the turn number 3. Well, I've done that before. He just must have misjudged the opening on the backstretch. Got a little too high trying to enter. We'll try to get a... Yeah, we'll try to get a chase cam here to see what happened there exactly. But yep, he just got tagged the wall there out of 4, and that was all she wrote for that one. Is that Connor New still continues to lead the way as we're under yellow for the 2nd time tonight. It's a good thing for the rest of the field there that the yellow came out, because he was checked out. But he was in lap traffic, so you never know what can happen. I believe we'll be coming back to the green this time. Green flag is back out. Continues to lead the way, so we're going to take a look back in the middle of the pack again, as Tyler Bickford is right in the middle of the whole fray of the pack right here. Once again, battling for the spots outside the top 10. 6th to 11th. All right underneath the blanket right now. So we just had it. Caleb Durgan went for a slider there, looked, but Casey Brunson has now moved up to the second position as he begins the pull away as Barnhart goes for a big slide job. It looks like Swank's going to go back into onto him, but Barnhart's going to go for another slider in the turn number one. Swank might, yep, he's going to get back to him this time. Doesn't look like he's going to think better of it as they're throwing elbows behind him. As you can see, Chris, and I believe, I guess Tyler Bickford on the bottom again. He ran the bottom pretty much the whole entire race at 3:58. He just continues to keep doing it here in the UMPs as well. And it looks like Caleb Durgan's trying to keep with Casey Brunson, but he's not been able to do it. He's just not close enough yet. As they put down Gary Steele, a second lap down, Connor New does. As now here comes Casey Brunson and Caleb Durgan ready to navigate the lap car of Gary Steele. As Ty Williams begins to work his way up, ripping the lip. See him do that many times in the sprint cars with us. Never in a UMP modified. But he has now worked himself into that 6th place position as he sets his sights on the 27 of Michael Swank. As Barnhart looked like he got into the wall there. Swank may go for a slider here in the turn before, but he's not going to get there. Barnhart clears the 9-4. Brunson and Durgan, they just can't seem to get away from each other tonight. They were racing hard with each other in the 3:58s, and they're doing it once again here in the UMP Modifieds. Both versatile drivers on the iRacing platform. As Swank looks like he does a diamond line, does he slide up? He does not. He holds his line, so Barnhart might be able to get a rack around him. Swank with a slider in the one, though. Barnhart back underneath of him. Don't look now, though. Ty Williams may throw his hat into the ring. Here he comes. He almost went 2 for 1. But Swank he claims that 4th spot. As Ty Williams is down into 5th. Barnhart's going to come back at him for the 5th spot, though. As Tyler Bickford quietly reeling him in on the bottom in that 7th spot. Yellow is out. The yellow flag has come out. Looks like it may have been Gary Steele once again. It looks like that might have been why the yellow came out. I'm surprised that would have been the yellow, though, as he was well off the speedway. The only other person I saw was maybe 54, but I don't believe that he was involved in anything. Yeah, he doesn't look like he was involved in anything. So it must have been, the yellow must have came out for the 88, which doesn't really make much sense. I have seen iRacing do some weird things, though. When we did our first season last November with the 360s, we had a car completely faced backwards, trying to turn around, went backwards almost into the field, and iRacing still didn't throw a yellow. So that's just the things that happen sometimes in iRacing. Sometimes they just force your hand to have to throw a yellow. And I am not a fan of throwing any yellows pretty much ever. Nobody ever wants to go to sleep at the end of an iRacing night than I do. as we are just about to get to 10 to go. So this may be our last double file start of the night. So once we get underneath 10 to go, we will be single file for the rest of the evening. Connor New has led every lap so far. Casey Brunson, I could be wrong, but I think he was slightly gaining on a New there towards the end of that run. Maybe it was lap traffic, but does Brunson have anything for him? So we're back racing. Durgan's going to go for a huge haymaker in the one. Looks like he may have hit something there, or maybe net code, and it sent him back up the racetrack. Oh, as they carnage out of turn 4. I'm gonna get, yep, yellow is out. We got cars flipping. And we had all kinds of carnage there as the yellow has come out, I believe for the 4th time this evening. Yeah, they were nearly 4 wide off the corner there. It just was never going to work. We'll look at it one more time here, but he tried to go back down below. I mean, I'm guessing he would have seen the 01, but I mean, obviously he probably definitely doesn't know he's 4 or 5 wide there. But close racing. We'll see. I'm definitely interested to see what the admins Ben and Dana have to say about that one. That's definitely one of those tough calls where you got cars 4 or 5 wide. So I spoke too soon. We will have one more double file restart. This should definitely be the last one though, as we are guaranteed to get 1 lap in. This might actually take that back. This may be a single file restart because I do not believe we really got a lap in. The yellow may have came out before we got to the line, so this might be a single file start. Connor New came up 1 spot short earlier in the night. Will he do 1 spot better here as we're back racing? Oh, we had a car come out of the pits nearly in front of the field. That's a no bueno when it comes around here. At least he didn't take out the field, but he's definitely going to be getting lapped here very, very quickly. Oh, as he spins out into the infield. Yep, guarantee the admin just told him can't do that. As Connor New continues to lead the way, but Casey Brunson is staying right with him. So we are now past the 40 lap mark, so we are under 10 to go. 8 laps to go now. So I'm going to go watch this battle for the 5th spot. As Ty Williams, Peyton Talbot, and Brandon Barnhart hanging right there with Tyler Bickford, who has that bottom hooked up. I'm telling you, Tyler Bickford has not left that bottom of the track all evening, no matter what car he's in. As we have another yellow on the front stretch. Looks like Bryce Dickinson and Derek Patetti were involved. Well, that's one of those deals. They were coming out of turn. I had to near a camera angle of that one, but it feels like the 54 there has got a little sideways. It looks like to me. 84 tried to check up, but he also had the 41 inside, and 41 was just wrong place, wrong time. Both of them just. That's one of those circumstantial things. I feel like. I'm not the admin though, so I don't make those calls tonight. We close in on 5 to go. We have a couple yellows here, but most of this has been green flag racing. But it's still, no matter what happened tonight, it has been all Connor New so far. We've seen many times in our races, though, when it comes to the end, you can only hold them off that many times when the yellows keep coming out. We'll say this track has turned out beautiful tonight for this. We saw some amazing racing with the 358 modifieds, and once again, seeing some great action here with the UMPs. So you can run the bottom, the top, anywhere you want. As we have under 5 to go now. As Casey Brunson continues to run the top side, trying to stay with Connor New. Got a heck of a battle though going for this 5th spot. As Talbot threw a slider, nearly parked it on the nose of Ty Williams, but Ty Williams though hit the top. It's a little tight though. Talbot's going to take the spot for now, but Williams throws another slider. Goes back underneath, and that's once again it's your 5th spot, your final position. This is your last lap. Slide job by Casey Brunson, but he can't clear him. Connor New looks like he is home free. Coming out of turn number 4, he will win your Wintercade. 2nd place, Casey Brunson. 3rd, Tyler Bickford. 4th, Brandon Barnhart. And 5th is Peyton Talbot. Once again, another barn burner of a race here at Kokomo tonight. Connor New takes your win in the Wintercade for the UMP Modifieds, becoming a first-time winner in the UMP Modifieds with us. He was the winner of the Jackpot 100 back in June. And Casey Brunson, not bad. Him and Connor New switched spots in this one, as he was the winner of the 358s. He finishes 2nd here. Tyler Bickford rebounds from his bad luck in the 358 modified feature and finishes 3rd. 4th, Brandon Barnhart. 5th, Peyton Talbot with a great battle there with Ty Williams at the end. Then 7th was Chris. 8th, Matt Taylor. 9th, Christopher Hibbs. 10th, Terry Boswell. 11th, Michael Swank after running in the top 5 much of the race. 12th, Joshua Dyer. 13th, Derek Bettetti. 14th, Bryce Dickinson. 15th, Ty Dickinson. 16th, Caleb Durgan. 17th, Gary Steele. And then 18th, Trevor McCoy. He had a tough night in these UMPs. So now we're going to get a word with our top 3 finishers in this evening's Wintercade main event. First, we're going to get a word with our feature winner, Connor New. Hey, Connor, nice to talk to you for the 2nd time this evening. 1 spot better this time.
Yes, sir. I mean, we wasn't really that good there, but that wall top in 1 and 2 is saving us. We was spinning out in 3 and 4. Car was just way too loose, but we got it done.
Yeah, there you checked out in the middle of the race, but then yellow came out.
Casey was really good, but I don't know. We were good in 1 and 2. I think we were good on the wall. Just we were too loose when we didn't have nothing to lean on there. So definitely could have been better, but still happy to pick up the win.
It was honestly kind of weird. I felt like the track actually got a. Yeah, I feel like it actually got a little bit more slick than it did the amount of 358s. I felt like.
Yeah, for sure. it was like super slick out there. The bottom was gone. You know, the bottom was pretty still gripped up in the 358. So I don't know. Wish we could have got it done in the 358 too, but the internet screwed us, I think. But all in all, fun night, I guess. You know.
Yeah, but congrats on the win tonight, and I hope to see you again next year.
Yes, sir. I just gotta shout out Majority Speed Shop. This thing was really good on that. 4.2 graphics again for this hot car. HRE Motorsports, Team CFM Sports. You know, just everybody that helps out on this thing and helps us do what we do.
Yep, now we'll get a word with our second place finisher, Casey Brunson. One spot behind where you're at in the 358s, but another good run. You had a shot at him at the end there.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely take it. I kind of threw like a fake little fake slider. I wasn't really gonna throw it all the way. I was just gonna see if he would back out of it, but he stayed in it and he cleared me and he won the race. He was definitely the faster car, even with damage there at the end of the race. I was just trying to hold on for that second place finish and get a nice little payout for the night.
Yeah, definitely a good payout for you tonight with winning and in second. I believe that's actually $200 for you tonight. So.
Oh yes, sir. Thank you.
Is anyone you want to thank tonight for this finish?
Maybe this time they hear me, but you know, I thank all the boys back in the crib. Second time's better. But it's really got to thank you for putting this on.
No problem. Thanks for racing with us, and hope to see you again soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, Tyler. Great run. Didn't have some bad luck in this one. You had some bad luck there at the end in the 358s. Were able to keep it together on the bottom. You didn't get off the bottom very much tonight.
Nah, I knew if I was going to make any headway, I had to stay on the bottom, so that's what I did.
You were one of the only cars that were able to really do it. As it seemed like no one else could really get anything going on the bottom, especially in this one, as everyone else sort of thought the bottom had gone away.
Bottom's always tricky to run here, whether it's hooked up or when it was getting slick like this. I don't know. I'm just good at running the bottom here, so that's what I did.
Was there anyone you want to thank for tonight?
I gotta thank you for broadcasting and putting it on. It was a great night of racing. I really appreciate it. I thank East Coast Sim Sports for always keeping me racing and giving me advice, and 𝐒𝐻𝐿 for giving me a set that made me fast on the bottom.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely, like I said, your car was able to do something that not many other cars were able to do out there.
Yeah, man, go check out 𝐒𝐿. They always got sets, and they're always fast.
Well, hopefully they'll finally answer my email and send the sponsor. So. Well, I appreciate you guys, everyone here tonight running with us, and you, Tyler, you always race with us, and you race everyone else clean. Thanks for running with us this year, and hope to see you again next year.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
No problem. All right, everybody. That's just about going to do it for us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I did the very best I could. Like I said, I'm not usually the announcer. I usually am doing race control, so I did my best tonight to be able to put this show on and to give the broadcasts that we were supposed to be doing. And I enjoyed it. It was a great racing out there. Everybody gave each other room. And we saw 2 barn burner races here at Kokomo tonight, and I look forward to doing it again next year, and along with many big events. I can't wait for 2025. Until then, I hope to see you again tomorrow night for another event with the Extreme Micro Tour or at the Chili Bowl. I'm a little scared for race control tomorrow night, but it should be a good show. We should have about 20 micros once again. It's a great show last night at Lanier. And until then, thank you for watching, and